right. Hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do their feelings for you this week. So this will be the person on your mind or whoever you're dealing with. We're going to see how they feel about you. How do they see you in their actions or intentions? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kitty, Janet, Aries man. We're going to do Aries to Pisces. I might do a collective at the end, depending if I have time, just because I have to be at work by noon. So just want to make sure I have time, not rushing the reading. Hey, Danielle, just hit the like button, subscribe if it resonates, guys. At the end, I will kind of see how you feel for them or what's your thoughts of this person. So just take it how it resonates for you. Hey, FG. Hey, Love Apples, Christina, Tracy. Tomorrow, we are going to do 2 lives again tomorrow. So if you guys are a member, didn't get your questions, tomorrow I will do that. So if you didn't get either question, make sure to email me or post it on the members post. Either way you want to contact me, just so I have questions for tomorrow. And that way, we get everything all done and situated. So if you guys want to book personal readings, I do have availability. I only work a mid shift today and then I'm off tomorrow. So if you guys want to book, it'll be this evening or later in the night that I can do your reading. But I do have a little bit of availability today. So also tomorrow as well, and a little bit over the weekend, if you guys want to book. I still have the 2 for $20 going on. It's in my description box below. Cash App and PayPal only. Hey, Katie. Hey, See My Shine. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, Uno Minotti. And as always, watch your sun, moon, rising. Oop, hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watch. Take it how it resonates. It's not your story. Just disregard it. All right, 211 for Aries. Let's see. All right. Let's see. How's your person feeling? How do they see you and their actions or intentions? Let's see. How do they feel about Aries, this person? Okay. How they see you. Okay, first, how they feel is third party. So they could feel like you're in a third party or there's an interference of some sort. They're seeing you as an addiction, their actions, responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs, and then overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. So I don't know what the third party is. I'll see in a second. Some of you, the third party could be some kind of addiction. Okay. Could be another person. Okay, let's see. Why is there feelings for Aries third party? So they could feel, there's some kind of blockage. 9 of Wands, the Fool, 3 of Wands reversed, 2 of Swords reversed. This is somebody, okay, I mean, you guys could have a third party. And this is somebody that wants to reach out to you, but they feel like they can't really get anything set in motion until a third party's out of the way. Because I feel like this is somebody that wants to communicate, but they can't because of some third party here. They feel there's an energetic blockage because of someone else, possibly. Yeah, a lot of worry about what to do because of a third party. So you guys could be in a Sun in reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse. You guys could be in a third party situation, maybe in another relationship, some kind of connection that's still, around, because they want to talk to you, but they feel they can't. They're seeing you as an addiction. Some of you guys have a toxic person in your life. King of Swords in reverse. Hey, Connie. Yeah, the Hanged Man. 7 of Swords reverse, Justice. Okay, Aries, you could be the one that has a toxic person in your life. You guys could be karmically tied. Either you're married to this person or you're married to something here. But it's an energy of this person is quite aware there's somebody else in the picture. And they can't contact you until that person's out of the way. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of competition, 5 of Wands. They're quite aware you're involved still, or there's something blocking you guys from being together. Their action is they're taking care of themselves right now with responsibilities. Yeah, they're kind of leaving this out in the cold here. This is somebody trying to make themselves happy at this point. Okay. And I feel with the 10 of Cups reverse, Star reverse, 3 of Cups, they would like to reconcile with you eventually one day. But they feel they can't until this third party's out of the way. And I feel like maybe they're the ones that know that you have let me see. Is Aries the one with the third party, or is it them? Hey, Heather, good morning. Is Aries the one with the third party? The Chariot, the Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, reverse Page of Cups. Yeah, for a lot of you, you guys could be stuck in a relationship with somebody karmic that maybe you got married to, or there's some kind of relationship. This is somebody that wants to come forward, but they feel they can't because you're in some kind of situation. Hey, Angel Eyes. Hey, Alban. How does Aries feel about this person? You feel like they're your soulmate. Wow, you guys could feel like they're family to you. That there's somebody you could see a family with, but yeah, right now you guys maybe aren't in any kind of relationship because, of a third party situation. So take it out resonates, could be reversed, but they would eventually like to reconcile, but waiting for you to get out of this third party situation. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Pisces. Okay, it could be a fire sign, water sign, Taurus, Libra. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. Hey, Terry, good morning, Aries man. All right, Taurus at 6:36. All right, what are their feelings, thoughts, and actions? Oh, you're welcome, Connie. I just saw hope. So they have hope in this connection still. How are they feeling about Taurus? They're not confused, okay? Confusion's in reverse. They're seeing you as somebody they're inseparable with. Wow, their action is irreplaceable. Damn, this person, they're not feeling, okay, they don't have any confusion. They know exactly how they feel about you. They're seeing you as somebody that our love is always there despite the distance. Their action is irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And on the bottom, they want to date you. Damn, okay. This looks good. This is somebody that realizes, man, I can't replace you. I don't want to. Okay. All right. Why is there feelings, confusion, in reverse? Page of Swords. Damn, the Star. Damn, this person sees you in a high regard. Hierophant. And the Emperor in reverse. Wow, this person feels like you are the person that they want, and they feel that you guys have a higher level of commitment, or you guys could, if they put themselves in check and they really got their shit together, you guys could have a good relationship. 10 of Cups in reverse. They could feel like they're the ones that's messed everything up. Okay, this masculine. They feel like you guys are each other's wish fulfillment, but they messed everything up because of a lack of control. Hey, Trish. Hey, Mitzi. They're seeing you as inseparable. They think about you all the time. The Moon, yeah, the Death, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands reverse. They don't want to think about their life without you, okay? It's how they see you. They see you as somebody that they know that any time this connection could end, and that would be the death of them, is what it feels like here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This is somebody that does not want to lose you, and they're willing to stand on business to prevent that from happening. Hey, Catherine. So yeah, this is somebody that's like, you know what? I don't want to lose you. I know I could. And I'm going to do everything I can to fight for this connection and keep it. Their action is irreplaceable. So they don't want to replace you. Yeah, 10 of Swords reverse. 7 of Swords, the Fool in reverse. The World. Even if they tried to before, they realize, like, I can't find anybody else like you. I don't want to replace you. Okay. Yeah, they think about their feelings for you all the time, and they don't want to leave. This is somebody that's had some kind of awakening. I don't want to lose Taurus. I'm going to do everything I can to fight for this. And I've already, costed the connection once by messing up. And with the World, I want to have a new beginning and start completely over. Hey, Sarat. So how does Taurus feel about this person? You can feel like you guys have different beliefs. Some of you are dealing with another Taurus, could be reversed, divine timing, and ego in reversed. You feel like, okay, that things, were complicated in the past. There was divine timing here. A lot of you feel things were complicated because of their ego or them not wanting to admit what they did wrong. But for a lot of you, you feel that, yeah, there's divine timing. Things could work out in this connection. I feel like you still have faith in this person, but they're going to have to change their beliefs, or they're going to have to kind of see your point of view, how you feel about the situation. So a lot of you, they were very just like stubborn, arrogant, didn't want to trust, the connection, but now they realize Seven of Swords, a Fool in reverse. They mess things up. They don't want to lose you is what I'm getting here. All right. Could be an Aries. Could be another Taurus. I got Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius. All right. What we got for Gemini. What are their feelings? And this is just a quick reading. 11 minutes. Just to kind of get a check-in, see what's going on this week. All right. You're welcome, Kitty. How are they feeling for Gemini? Person on their mind. Okay, they feel there's deception. They're seeing you as somebody that there's not any peace with. And their action is mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. I do have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. I did see surrender when I shuffled. So maybe this person feels like you're letting them go. That you are surrendering because of shadiness, temptation. Hey, Ledna Week. Why snake for their feelings? The Seven of Cups, the Fool, the World in reverse, and the Sun. This person feels like they've caused a lot of confusion within this connection because of other options, other people. I do have here the Empress and the Tower. Damn, this person could feel like that you guys could have had something really, established, something serious, and they kind of basically sabotaged it by being shady and deceptive. This person feels like they were rather immature. Yeah, the Hermit, Six of Cups. Damn, this person, yeah, they feel like, okay, this person could be having some kind of awakening now, realizing with the Hermit, Six of Cups, it's like they're waking up, they're maturing, realizing, okay, like I'm going to lose this connection because of my old ways. I'm going to have to change is what it looks like here. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to give up on you, but I'm going to have to change my ways because I'm very deceptive, or I've caused a lot of problems, caused a lot of confusion. They're seeing you as somebody that might not be happy with them. It's a lack of harmony. Yeah, you guys could have separated. Yeah. They can be afraid that you don't have any faith in this anymore and that you are moving on to somebody else because of their ways. Yeah, this is somebody that's worried that you're moving on. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I keep seeing the feminine energy looking more mature than the other person. So for a lot of you, the problem could have been their immaturity is what I'm seeing. Because I saw the Empress and I see the Queen of Pentacles, which is telling me that you, if you're the feminine, you are more mature, more stable in this connection. And they're seeing you as somebody that you are kind of heartbroken, but you could just be moving on because you're losing faith in this connection. Their action mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Three of Swords. Yeah. Eight of Swords reverse. The Strength and the Knight of Cups reverse. They realize, yeah, they're immature. They realize they're immature. Their lack of emotional, sympathy towards you or any kind of understanding is what hurt the connection. That they caused a lot of confusion. They played mind games. This is somebody that wasn't sure what they wanted is what I'm feeling here. And they realized that cost of the connection. They broke your heart by just letting something drag out longer than it should have. Which I feel like is just the lack of emotional maturity, the lack of being honest, by holding back, not being completely transparent. That's caused a lot of problems in the connection, a lack of speaking. Okay. So yeah, for a lot of you, this person feels that some of you, there is an age difference, or they are rather just more immature than you. And that's what the problem is. You guys do have a soul connection, but they need to grow up a bit. How do you feel for them? Hey, Taz. Hey, QT. Okay. You feel romantic feelings towards them, but you also feel like you have goals. So some of you are even though you have romantic feelings for them, which I did see that with the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, you're making a head over heart decision. Even though you love them, you're focusing on your finances, your career. You have other things established than this connection. Okay. So maybe you feel like love is on the back burner, or you just can't really put into this connection right now because you have other things to focus on. So could be on the Leo, a Pisces. I have Aries, I have Aquarius, I got Virgo, Leo, Aries. All right, what we got for Cancer? Hey, Summer. All right, 1536. What are their feelings, thoughts, and actions or intentions? Let's see. I just saw Surrender as well. Now I'm getting that song. Is it Cheap Trick or who sings that? About surrender. Okay. How do they feel about Cancer? Let's see. Okay, hook up. How they're seeing you is unexpected and reversed. Unsatisfied. This is terrible. Unsatisfied is their action or intention. The runner, I don't want to run anymore. So are they feeling like they're going to be unsatisfied if they hook up with you? Because this could be somebody that feels like all you guys have is an intimate connection, but they're kind of unsatisfied because there's not much depth in the connection. Let me see. Maybe they feel like that's all this connection is intimate, and they want something more. This person could be surrendering to the connection. Let me see. Why is their feelings hook up? The Fool, the Temperance reverse, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. Yikes. This person don't even feel like you care about them. This person either feels like you want to hook up with someone else because you just don't even have love for them anymore, or let me look. Because this person feels like if they were to come towards you and hook up with you, that it would just lead to heartbreak, that it just wouldn't go anywhere, that it would cause them a lot of emotional instability. It would upset them. They could feel like this connection lacks depth. I don't know. Because they feel with the Chariot, that's your energy, that when they come towards you, hook up or connect with you in an intimate way, that you're very detached, you know, or that's all you want is some kind of sex-based connection, that you don't really have much appreciation for them. Because they're seeing you as somebody, like they know you're going to come back into their life. Because maybe you guys have a history of doing this. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. World in reverse. Yeah. That there's going to be communication, but then it's not going to go anywhere. So this is somebody that has a history with being with you, where you guys hook up, you guys get together, and then there's emotional distance. Then they feel more heartbroken getting involved with you for whatever reason, because they just feel like it doesn't go anywhere. They could feel like you don't put the work in, that you guys have two different lifestyles. There's differences. I don't know. But they feel every time that they try to hook up with you or be intimate with you, that it's just a bad idea. Because their action is they're unsatisfied, or their intentions. They just feel like they're not happy how things are going. Five of Wands. It ends in conflict. It ends in mind games. High Priestess reversed. Six of Wands and the Five of Cups reversed. Like one of you guys try to get like, you know, like you guys try. Okay, this person feels like it ends in mind games. It ends in some kind of disaster. And one person tries to get over the other person, or tries to play some kind of game with somebody. Is how it feels. They don't, some people, they feel like you don't even want to seriously commit to them. Like you just kind of keep them strung along because you want to be with someone else. Some of you guys could be leaving a relationship and you're not in a good place. And you just want to go back to this person for obviously a hookup. And that's all you want from them. I don't know. That's what they think. Let me see. How does Cancer feel about this person? But they just feel like every time it ends in a fight. You know, it ends in a fight, or somebody trying to win the other person over, or try to piss the other person off. Yeah, they feel like they're, okay, you guys feel there's deception as well. Deception and split energy in reverse. You can feel like this person's superficial, or they basically kind of proved to you that they don't really care much about this connection. Well, let me see. Let me see. The Hierophants. Let me just clarify this. But then it looks like you guys want commitment, but somebody's not committing to the other person. Somebody's not responding or not taking initiative. So take it how it resonates. But yeah, this person feels like every time they try, to make something work with you, it's just very, disappointing, or they break their own heart hoping things will change. And then you feel like this person is deceptive and you don't really trust them. But at the same time, you want to be with them. So I don't know. Could be a Pisces, could be a Sagittarius, a Cancer, Aries. Saw Taurus as well. But somebody runs from the connection. All right, Leo at 2031. All right, Leo, let's see their feelings, thoughts, and actions towards you. Hey, Alexi. How do they feel? Okay. Well, they feel like you guys aren't dating right now. So there's no dating. You guys aren't talking, maybe. They're seeing you as needing space. You need more time to think. Their action is missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Single on the bottom and secrets. Reconciliation. Wow, they could be talking to somebody about reconciling with you in secret. But yeah, you guys are single. They feel like you guys really aren't on good terms right now. And now they're afraid that if they take too long to reconcile, that they're going to lose their chance. So why is their feelings dating in reverse? Queen of Wands. Well, there you are. Six of Swords reversed. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands. They feel like this connection is at a standstill. They have a true desire to be with you, to have a relationship, but they feel right now nothing's happening. Page of Pentacles reversed. Everything's at a standstill. And they have a desire to come towards you and try to make things work, but they may feel like you're not on the same page or you're not ready to have anything with them because maybe of trust issues or just not ready to pursue that. They're seeing you as you need more space. Okay, yeah, Five of Swords reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed. The World in reverse. Seven of Wands. I feel like you need more than space. I mean, if you're showing up as somebody with a Seven of Wands, like, yeah, definitely you need space. Like, you're showing up as somebody that's pissed. You're having a hard time getting over what's happened. Maybe you feel like you never got a full apology or closure. Because they're seeing you as somebody that, like, you're having a hard time letting go of what's happened. Okay. And they want to come towards you with some kind of message, but postponing it because they feel like you wouldn't respond or it just would backfire and not go well. Hey, Queen Vaughn. Their action, they're afraid they're going to miss an opportunity. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, reverse, 10 of Wands, and the Moon. They're trying to give you space. They're trying to wait things out, but they're afraid by the time they finally come back around or give you enough space that it's too late. There's a fear of that. Yeah, that you're going to be happy elsewhere. 10 of Cups. So they want to make you happy. They want to come together, but they know they have to give you space. And it's weighing hard on them. Yeah, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, reverse, Six of Pentacles, reverse, Magician. They want to make this relationship work. They want you to trust them, but they feel they can't contact you. Either there is blocked communication or you just don't want to hear from them or have anything, established. How do you feel for them? Cycle in reverse. You don't want to repeat a cycle anymore. Like you're done. Yeah, no. No, I don't want to repeat a cycle. So basically how you feel is I don't want to keep doing this shit again. Okay. And maybe that's why you're coming up as you're guarded. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to keep repeating some cycle. A lot of you are just enjoying being single. Queen of Wands. Like you're just enjoying yourself. You don't want to get wrapped up in some kind of mess. All right. So that's how you feel. No, you don't want to be in a cycle. You want to close out a cycle or you don't want the same shit to repeat. So you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. I have Cancer. Could be a fixed sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. So that's what I got. All right, Virgo, 2433. These readings have been pretty to the point. Like, I'm not really confused. And these readings are just very straightforward. Hey, Leo, babe. Good morning. All right. How are they feeling for Virgo? Feelings, thoughts, actions. How are they feeling? Okay, absence in reversed. They're seeing you as regret in reversed. Magnetic attraction in reversed. Text message and toxic relationship. Why is it an energy like they can't stay away from you? But they know it's not good. Like you guys need to be away from each other. So this is somebody that like could feel like it's just not good. Like you guys need to be away from each other. They need to stop contacting you, but it's like they can't get enough or something like that. So let me see. It's almost like I know I shouldn't, but I want to. Now I'm getting that song. I think it's Taylor Swift. I almost do. So I don't know. It's like they almost contact you. They almost reach out. Why absence in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups reverse and the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is somebody that I think you guys are separated from this person, or there's been a lack of reconciliation. This is somebody that feels called to want to come back to you, wanting to reach out to this, to see where things are at, see where this connection can go. But they feel like there could be, toxicity or there's triggers. They could be feeling triggered to reach out to you at this point, even if there's been some kind of separation, a lack of coming together. They're seeing you as somebody they don't regret. So that's good. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, the Sun and the Five of Wands. This is somebody, that there's been, tension with, some kind of arguing. This person doesn't regret the connection they had with you. They just wish things were better, is what I'm getting here. They're seeing you as somebody they wish things were better with. There has been a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. But at the end of the day, like you do make them feel like a better person when they're in your life. I think when they don't have you in their life, they start to loathe themselves or hate themselves or just don't like who they are without you, which could be a little bit of codependency. Okay. Which, I mean, that's kind of not really good because you should love yourself without somebody else. It's not like, okay, you're not my life. I hate myself. Like, I'm nothing without you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. It's like I'm nothing without you. I don't even love myself. So, I mean, that's some of you there is the problem here could be that there is a codependency because they need you in their life, which is not really good. Okay. And that could be why they're feeling tempted to reach out to you because they miss you or they need you. Their action is magnetic attraction in reverse. Three of Wands reverse, the Emperor, the Seven of Swords reverse, the Judgment. They're having this talk with themselves that, that is not really healthy or normal to be saying like, I'm nothing without you, or like, I need you to live my life. This person is having an awakening right now of like, that isn't really normal. I need to get myself in check. Because it's not, to be basically saying like without the other person, your life is meaningless and has no potential or no hope. That's very negative, which is a good way that they look at you. Like you're just a complete package, you're everything to them. But they are having this realization like, okay, that is not really healthy or normal to be obsessed with somebody like that. Hey, Paulson. Hey, Kayla. So that's what I'm getting. I think this person, their action is they're going within themselves and they're trying not to want you, trying not to reach out. So for a lot of you, I got that song I Almost Do by Taylor Swift, I think. Some of you it's a Sag, I don't know. It's like they're trying to stop themselves from reaching out to you or to contact. So yeah, some of you it is a fire sign. Yeah, Page of Wands reverse, Eight of Wands. It's like I need to get my life in check. I need to stop being so codependent on this connection and live my life, So how do you feel about this person, Virgo? Let's see. You're observing them. You're watching them at a distance. You're curious about them. Okay, yeah, but you feel like this person isn't giving to themselves. You're under the perception that they're not giving to themselves or not taking care of themselves. That's the way you feel. You feel like they're not taking good care of their health for some of you. I see the strawberries here, that they're not like nurturing themselves or not taking care of their health at all. Some of you can feel they're neglecting themselves. That's what you're seeing, that they're just not in a good place. And maybe they are just, not, which, I mean, I get that. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, they aren't really taking their health seriously. They're not really doing good. Hey, Anne. So some of you are dealing with another Virgo, could be reversed. I got Leo as well, Scorpio, Aries. Okay, sounds very codependent. It's an energy of like, I need you, I need this connection, but it's also an energy of like, I know that I can't keep relying on you to make myself happy, you know? So they're having that realization, like, I gotta be single or I gotta be on my own. All right, Libra, that was a weird reading. 30-30. All right, some of you guys could be 30. Okay, I just saw divine timing in reverse. Maybe they feel it's not the right timing. How do they feel about Libra? Let's see. God, this third party card, I swear to God. Third party in reverse. Every reading, you guys have a third party in it. They're seeing you as a regret. Ooh. Their action is intuition in reverse. They weren't listening to their intuition about a third party, is what I'm seeing here. So they feel like maybe they need to leave the third party. Hey, Debbie. A panther? Okay, let's see. All right. Why third party in reverse? Their feelings. 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords, reverse. 5 of Cups, reverse. 10 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Why am I getting this person feels like they should have interacted with you or had something established until they were fully single and out of something else? Because for a lot of you, they could feel like they weren't entirely single, that they were still kind of loosely involved with a third party when they got involved with you. I think it's an energy they feel like they should have had more time to heal. They should have had more time to grieve something else ending. So I don't know if they just got out of a relationship and they're coming towards you, or if they had somebody else and that was kind of going bad. This person feels like they needed more time to themselves to be a healthier version of themselves in order to come towards you. Yeah, like they really needed time to focus on themselves singly. Okay. They're seeing you as regret. The 10 of Swords, reverse. 5 of Pentacles, reverse. Page of Pentacles, reverse. And the Page of Cups. What I'm getting is they don't see you personally as a regret. What's going on is this person wishes that they had more time to heal and to grieve a third-party situation, or that they were loosely single out of it, okay? I think this person either got involved with you when they were halfway still in a relationship, in a connection, or they just jumped into something with you after a tough ending. And they wish that they had more time to themselves. They wish that they were in a better place, you know, so they could give you the relationship that you deserve. This is somebody that, yeah, they kind of jumped too fast in this connection. They got involved with you maybe too soon. And they weren't entirely ready, yeah, because of a third party that they left. So I don't know if they like were broken up with that person when they got involved with you, and it was just like a loose, like they just broke up with them and they weren't healing from that. Some of you, there could have been children involved, could have been a death or something going on. There was like a lot going on in this person's life that they needed to heal from. And they feel like they got too fast, like they went in too fast towards you when they shouldn't have done that. They should have been more cautious of getting involved with you before. And it's not like in a bad way. It's just, I think they feel like they treated you how you didn't deserve because they weren't healed. Because their action is, they wish they would have listened to their intuition. Yeah, the Lovers, the 6 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Swords, and the Justice reverse. It's like this connection would have still been there, you know? This connection still would have been there regardless, because they feel some twin flame connection. But they feel like they got involved with you too soon when they didn't have much to offer. They should have really taken their time. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. You know, so things might have been a little bit smoother between you guys. Tower in reverse. I just feel like I don't think they regret you as a person. They don't regret you at all. They actually appreciate you. They see you as their lover. But the problem is they were not healed from something else. They just jumped into something with you. And it was just not, you know, probably the wisest thing to do. They feel like it wasn't the wisest decision. They should have been more healed. They should have been fully out of something else when they got involved. How do you feel about this person, Libra? Let's see. Okay, you feel like there's divine timing. And that's weird because I seen that card in reverse when I shuffled. Yeah, this person feels like home to you. So you're basically just waiting for divine timing to bring you guys together because you feel like this is a comfortable connection. You feel safe around this person, but there definitely was some third party interference here. Okay, I have Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. Okay, it could be a Gemini, it could be any sign, it could be a fire sign. Oh, thank you. Wouldn't you like to know? All right, Scorpio, 3537. All right. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. I just saw the mask in reverse. Maybe they feel like they need to reveal something. How do they feel for Scorpio? Let me see. Person that you're dealing with. Okay, they feel escape in reversed. They're seeing you as reconciliation in reverse. Their action, the grass is greener in reverse. Ooh, for some of you, this is somebody that tried to get involved with someone else. They try to run from this connection. And maybe you guys are not on good terms right now. So let's see. Why escape reverse their feelings? 5 of Wands reversed. The Empress in reverse. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords. Yeah, this person feels like instead of nurturing the connection, they kind of just disengaged. They disconnected from you. This is somebody that feels like they kind of left you out in the cold and they kind of just went their separate way. I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords, they kind of had a little bit of a conscience when they were leaving the connection. Like, man, should I really do this to Scorpio? Should I leave? Should I maybe come back and try to fix things? So part of them was kind of torn, where it's like, would it be in my best interest to fix the situation or should I leave? Is how they feel. But then with the 10 of Cups in reverse, they could feel like it was going to cause more damage if they came back and resolved anything with you. So I just feel like this person kind of gave up. Okay. Hey, Plus Steel. Yeah, I feel like they just kind of gave up and stopped making any kind of attempt to fix anything with you, feeling like it was just already ruined anyways. Okay. You guys could have had a family together or there was children involved. Okay. They're seeing you as a reconciliation reversed. Page of Wands reversed, Page of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Damn, this person feels you guys still have a lot to discuss, a lot to resolve, but like this person doesn't want to say anything right now, or they could feel like you don't want to talk to them. Like you guys, your communication's very bad. Okay. If there is kids involved, it's like you guys just have communication because it's you have to. Okay. That's kind of the energy I'm seeing here. You guys, the only communication you have, if it is a family situation, it's court ordered communication. You guys have to talk to each other, maybe not on a daily basis, maybe just once a week or when you guys have the exchange of the children. Because I just feel like here, yeah, this person, how they're seeing you, it's like maybe, little to no communication is what's best because I can't really get over what's happened or, I'm just still kind of burdened by everything. And I don't really know if I'm ready to talk about this or to speak about what's happened. So I'm only going to have communication that's necessary. Some of you, it's only court ordered communication. Like, I know I'm getting that. Like, it's to the point where, if you guys only have communication through an app or something that the court has. So like, maybe you don't even have direct communication. Hey, Tamika. Oh, how is your mom doing, Kitty? Everything's been so crazy like the last couple months, but I remember you saying your mom was having issues. I hope she's okay. I can't believe it's almost getting close to April already. Anyways, their action, the grass is greener in reverse. The Magician, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Cups. I mean, this person would like to have some kind of closure. If it's not about you guys getting back together, they would like to, have some kind of closure altogether of, can we maybe like either try to repair this relationship or could we try to work things out, be friends? I think this person feels bad. For some of you, there could have definitely been a third party. There could have been cheating or something involved where this person wants to get past whatever's happened for you to forgive them. Okay. But I see this person wanting that. They're wanting, you guys to like heal things. If it isn't about coming together like in a, a relationship, at least being friends or having a better relationship with each other. Because I'm seeing the way that they're viewing you, it kind of feels like it's not really good. There's still hostility, there's still anger because somebody feels hurt. Okay. How do you feel for this person? You're welcome, Kitty. How do you feel, Scorpio, for this person? Okay, perception in reverse and outcome. Well, you feel altogether like this is somebody, you don't think they had red flags. You feel like this was somebody honest, but in the end, you guys just didn't work out. So I don't know why I'm getting that. The outcome is you guys just didn't work out. You don't wish this person bad. So for a lot of you, it was like a cordial breakup, but there could have definitely been cheating involved or somebody losing interest in the other. I don't know if that was you. This person could have felt neglected by you. If they're the feminine in this relationship, they could have felt neglected. Like you put everything else first instead of this connection. So take it out resonates. Could have been dealing with Taurus, Libra. Okay, I got Gemini, Cancer. Could be any sign. All right, Sagittarius. Your person's feelings. 4123. All right, let's see. Let me get a little bit more coffee. Wow, I just saw a wedding. This person could feel like you're their person that they're meant to marry. So let me see. How do they feel about Sag? Okay, third party. Yikes. They're seeing you as dishonest and reversed. Chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. Okay. They could feel like there's some kind of third party interference. Some of you, they could have been married. I saw somebody married. Doesn't have to be. Why third party for their feelings for Sag? Judgment. Page of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Wow, this person, yeah, they could have somebody else. And they feel like they have to let go of someone else that they don't really have the same love and desire for to be with you. This person feels like they've made a reckless decision to get involved with someone else. So for a lot of you, Sag, this person was in another relationship, another connection. I feel with the wedding card, they could feel like you are the one they're meant to be with, but they were reckless and chose another relationship. Okay. Yeah, they were tied to someone else, someone karmic, somebody toxic. They're seeing you as somebody dishonest and reversed. So, okay. Queen of Swords, reverse. Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. The Chariot, reverse. Five of Swords, reverse. Well, they're seeing you as somebody that they were telling you the truth of how they felt about you, but they felt like you didn't care for them. This is somebody that how they're seeing you as you didn't believe how they felt for you. And maybe that's what pushed them away. Because the Queen of Swords reversed, you were kind of in this energy of kind of doubtful, maybe spiteful. Some of you, before you guys completely separated, there was a lot of tension. There was bad feelings towards each other because they're seeing you as you kind of went your separate way. Or you kind of led them astray because you didn't have good feelings towards them or you started to be angry and bitter is kind of what I'm seeing. That you didn't believe the feelings that they had for you. That you were just basically blocking yourself emotionally from being with them, and that's what pushed them away. Okay, their action is chemistry. The Hermit. Justice in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, like whoever they're with now, like they don't have that desire for that person like they did with you. And they're realizing that. You know, it's like, damn, I really don't want to give up on Sag. You know, I really had something established. I got 999 here. This person's going through some kind of awakening. They could be a little bit older than you, but I'm just seeing an energy of this person realizing like what they've lost. Okay. And then as I say that, literally the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. So they realize they lost you because of some third party interference, or maybe they felt like, well, you didn't love me anyway, so maybe I'll go towards someone else, and realizing, man, we should have talked things out a little bit better. Because there maybe wasn't. Maybe you guys, they didn't tell you how they felt. They just abandoned the connection and went their separate way with someone else. Because there's a lot of unresolved feelings because they try to talk to you and they feel like you blocked out some of you, they feel like you blocked them out. Like you didn't care how they felt anyways. I don't know why I'm getting that. They felt like you didn't care. You were blocking them out. You didn't want to hear them out. You didn't want to hear what they had to say. Like it was just like you started to hate them or something. And you're like, I don't even give a shit at this point. Like it's too late. I don't know. Okay. How do you feel for this person, Sag? Transformation. Some of you feel like you're having a breakthrough, like you're ready for something else, you're ascending. Yeah, you could feel like this person was keeping you back from evolving. Maybe that's why you started to have these bitter feelings towards this person. You could feel like they were keeping you around out of their own gain or their own personal control. That could be why you felt that way. Okay, some of you, it was a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but you felt like they were kind of in the driver's seat of your feelings and you were tired of it. And I think maybe you got to the point of numbing yourself. Now I'm getting that song Numb by Linkin Park. I'm so numb, I can't feel you there. Okay. All I want to be is more like me and be less like you or something like that. So I don't know. Some of you became numb to the connection, like numb to your feelings, numb to the connection because you just felt like this person was in the driver's seat and this person was, basically, making you feel stuck. So maybe you guys just wanted to feel numb or you got to the point where you numbed out your feelings. I kind of feel like that. Some of you have air in your chart. Some of you guys have, I don't know, Libra or Gemini in your chart heavy, or even Aquarius. I have strong air and how they see you. So you are definitely, some of you have like heavy air placements, maybe your moon placement, because they're viewing you as somebody you kind of became cold towards them and numb. Like you just kind of iced out your feelings. So I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Their action, though, I feel like they're wanting to have a breakthrough. They're wanting to come back towards you. They're not giving up. 9 of Wands. They're like, I'm not giving up on this. But it's an energy of they're trying to figure out what to do next. So could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo, Cancer. I have Gemini. Okay, Aries and Scorpio. Some of you, it was a twin flame connection. I didn't even realize the Lovers was there. I didn't realize that Lovers card was out. Wow. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Cappy, 4740. All right, Cappy, let's see. You're welcome, Heather. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. And try to hype it if it lets you. I think my mom said one of my videos did hype. So if you guys want to hype, I would appreciate it. All right, let's see. How do they feel for Cappy? Okay, how they feel is gossip in reversed. They're seeing you as a relationship. Their action is proposal. Okay, guilty. I feel damaged from the pain I have caused. Crossroads, detachment. Okay, if this person detached their energy from you, this is somebody that feels bad. Okay, maybe they had to detach to kind of clear their head. For some of you, they maybe were listening to other people, getting other advice about this relationship, because this does look like somebody, Angel Eyes, this feels like you're reading actually, because I did kind of detach from you or kind of go their separate way for a bit, but they're starting to feel more clear about the relationship. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Judgment. Okay. Yeah, have you guys seen Wendy? I know it's been a while since I've seen Wendy, probably about a week or so. Their feelings is gossip in reversed. Why is their feelings for Cappy gossip reversed? 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands reversed. Basically, okay, I don't know if this person really did get actual like gossip or they're listening to other influences. I think this person was trying to figure out whether or not they still wanted to be involved in this relationship. So if it wasn't gossip, they just were, I'm even getting an energy, if it wasn't gossip, they were like comparing your guys' situation to other people's connections with the 4 of Cups. It's like, And they were starting to feel like, is this really something I want? Is this a relationship I want to be in? Because I'm feeling the Four of Cups. It's like maybe comparing your guys' situation to other people online or other people that they know. They could have been getting advice from other people. Yeah, Five of Cups. Like in a place of despair. Like, is this what I really want? Is this normal for me to feel like this? So I don't know. Maybe that could be how you guys feel. Because I just feel like there's been like detachment. Like someone's detached to kind of go within and figure out if this is what they really want. Hey, H.E. They're seeing you as a relationship. So they see themselves wanting a relationship with you. Three of Wands reversed. The Moon in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay, I think this person wasn't really sure for a while. Like I said, that's kind of how I felt. They weren't really sure what they wanted. They were feeling unclear about the future. But I think now, some of you, this could be predicted in the future, like predicted very soon, because I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, maybe going into spring. Okay, or going into Aries season, this person is getting more of a clear understanding of your guys' relationship and what the dynamic is. So this looks actually really positive. I think your person needed some time away, Capricorn, to really figure out their feelings, figure out their emotions. And it's just an energy of like, I needed more time to really figure things out. If this is what I want to do, if this feels right for me, because then they're going from how they see you, a relationship, to proposal. So they're going from being in a relationship with you to, hey, actually, I want to marry you. Just kidding. I don't want to just be in a relationship. Let's get married in Las Vegas. It's like, fuck that. Let's go on a trip, a midnight train to Georgia, Okay, no, I'm kidding. Why proposal for their actions? Wow, Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. Some of you by the end of the year, if it's not like, going from a relationship to, no, just kidding, let's get married. I feel they're planning out some kind of marriage. Yeah, Two of Swords, they're considering it. Hermit reversed. I think what the problem is this person is having a head over heart decision about, if they were to take the next step with you, the next level, that their life would have to change a little bit, that they wouldn't be single anymore. They wouldn't be, just about themselves. They would have to be about you and everyone else. Okay. And I think they're in their head trying to figure out if that's exactly what they want. And they realize, that they do have feelings for you, and they want to make sure that they are in a good position to be in your life, to have something established with you. This looks good. And I think this person does feel bad that they did, detach their energy from you. Okay. But they had to let this go so they can clear their head. So, and I am getting that. They're trying to get in a better mindset. So, all right, let's see. How do you feel for this person, Capricorn? You feel like they left you out in the cold. You feel left out in the cold. You feel maybe this happened around winter, or now we are still in winter until the 20th. You feel really inspired by this connection, but you feel like you can't let that inspiration be shown because you're left out in the cold, or they're just ignoring you. Some of you, coffee could be significant. I don't know if somebody works at a coffee shop, if somebody likes coffee. I know I've never had a coffee made like this. And that's something I want to do. I want to go to a coffee shop and be like, can you please make this leaf on my coffee? So I don't know. I don't know if somebody works at a coffee shop, or maybe you would like to spend time with them inside, like, hey, can you not leave me out in the damn cold? Can I go and have a cup of coffee? Can you like not leave me freezing? That'd be great. Anyways, so you guys could be dealing with, I have a Virgo, strong Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer. Could be any sign. It's all Gemini as well. Yes, Katie, please do. I need to come back and visit you in Florida. That was fun. All right, Aquarius at 5407. I plan on going on a lot of trips this year, hopefully. So, all right, let's see what is going on. I just saw regret. You're welcome, Terry. Okay, how are they feeling about Aquarius? They feel you're their soulmate. Okay, wow, they have regret because they see you as, they sabotage the connection. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Their action is not wanting to have a disagreement anymore. They're indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. This person feels like they sabotaged the connection because they were ignoring you or they weren't choosing you. I just saw the, 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups. So they feel like they were ignoring what you had to offer. They acted against the connection. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Why are they feeling you're their soulmate? Shit. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, this person, yeah, they definitely feel like you guys had something established, that you guys could level up. But the problem is that there's been a lack of communication. For a lot of you, they've been indecisive about whether or not to pursue things to the next level. Yeah, 2 of Wands. They feel like there is a soulmate connection here, and you guys could have a choice to have more of a relationship. But this is somebody that's very like in and out, not really sure if that's what they want. Okay. So they do feel a soul connection off of you because they feel like when they're not with you, they just feel like a lack of, certainty in their life. They feel like you bring a lot of, positive thoughts. You bring stability. You're somebody that actually cares about them. They're seeing you as somebody that they sabotage things with. Hanged Man in reverse, 2 of Swords reverse, High Priestess reverse, Hermit. Some of you, if they left you out in the cold, if they ghosted you, stopped speaking to you, they were like in their head and it's like they needed time away. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody that overthinks. They could have a heavy like Pisces placement. For some of you, a Pisces moon or a Virgo moon, maybe Libra as well. This is somebody that they feel like they're making the right decision, but then they second guess it. I think they second guess themselves is what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's like they knew Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. This is what they wanted. They wanted to be in this connection with you, but then they were going within and second guessing themselves, which caused some kind of breakup, okay, or caused problems. Their action is they don't want to fight with you. They don't want to disagree. 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Swords, and the Fool in reverse. I feel like they don't want to mess things up with you, and they feel they already have. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to come back and have a second chance here and make things better. So if they did cause some kind of separation, some kind of betrayal, if there was a bad ending between you guys, they want to come back and make things right. They realize, I should have been more giving to the connection. I should have been, committing to you. I should have taken you more seriously. And I feel like this person does have a lot of guilt, and they're realizing, you are the person that makes me happy here. Judgment, the Sun. So that's what I see. This person, they were very indecisive about whether or not committing to you, taking it to the next level, and they feel like you are a soul connection to them. How do you feel for this person, Aquarius? You feel like they destroyed it. You feel there was destruction. There was a tower moment. You feel like this person destroyed the connection. Yeah, because they didn't want to commit to you or give you marriage. You didn't feel like they took you seriously or wanting to ascend the relationship. So you just feel like they'd rather just destroy it than take it to the next level. Or everything that you guys built, it didn't even matter because they ended up making it where you couldn't trust them because of their indecisiveness. So you guys could have been dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Virgo, an Aries, Pisces. Yeah, double Pisces here. Some of you, your person has double Pisces placements. So either they are a Pisces or like a Pisces moon and rising. Could be a Cancer. So that's what I see here. All right, Pisces, last but not least, 5854. Happy birthday. All right. All right, let's see. How's your person feeling about you? How do they see you in their action? Okay, their feelings. The grass is greener in reversed. They're seeing you as escape in reversed. Now I'm getting a pina colada song in my head, so maybe somebody likes pina coladas. Their action is mysterious. Okay. Heartbreak. They don't know what to do. This person's hurting. They don't know what to do. They're seeing you with somebody. They don't know if you have emotionally detached from the connection. This is somebody that feels they're not really sure. You know, they still hold a connection to you. So they still have a deep connection. The Six of Cups and the Devil I just saw. So they still are holding on to your energy. Yeah, the Devil again. But not really knowing if that's the best thing to do. They can be wondering if they're the best option for you. Like, am I even what's best for Pisces? Yeah, the Tower. Ooh. The Knight of Cups reverse. The Six of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. The Sun and the Three of Cups. Wow, this person's under the impression that, you know, they refuse to give to you emotionally. They weren't, you know, checking all the boxes, and that you're probably happier with someone else or you chose somebody else is how this person feels because they weren't really there for you. This person feels, you know, that they lost the connection with you because they weren't really being fair. And like when they were not really being 100% emotionally available, doing to you like what you deserve, like going towards the connection a way that you were wanting. Some of you, they feel like they weren't even being, you know, there for you at all. Like they could have been selfish, because a Knight of Cups reverse could be somebody that, you know, is going inward to their own feelings and not even considering someone else's, you know. And maybe you attached to someone else because they were more available for you than they were. So if there was a third party, like you got involved with someone else, it's because that other person was there for you when they weren't. You know, they realized at the Tower of the Knight of Cups reverse that I destroyed this connection because I was selfish or I wanted to focus on other things in my life but you. And now somebody else came towards you. That's how it feels. Because they're seeing you as somebody they don't want to leave behind. But they're wondering, you know, should I? Yeah, should I give up on this? Nine of Wands. The High Priestess reverse, Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Because I think they're taking too long to come towards you. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. It's an energy like, can we even nurture this connection anymore? If I were to come back and I've changed and I've made a lot of progress in my life, would it even matter? So I think this is somebody that was dealing with their own personal issues. Maybe they had, some of you, like an addiction, or they had other problems that they had to focus on, and they were kind of just going inward and focusing on that instead of you. And now they're afraid, like, would it even like matter if I fixed anything, you know? Because now they're afraid, like, by the time they finally come back and want to resolve it, you already are moving on or you're accepting another relationship in your life. Because their action is mystery. Like, everything's confusing. They don't know what to do. Okay. See you later, Heather. Lovers in reverse. Death in reverse. Wow. Seven of Wands reverse. Ten of Cups. In the back of their mind, they still see this future, you know? They still see this future with you. And it's like, that's what, like, the thought in their head of what you guys could be, that's what holds on the faith, I think. That's what makes them hold on to this connection, is what you guys could be. But then they think in reality, Four of Cups, well, that's not actually happening. You know, I don't know if they're dreaming and they think about what you guys could have, like a fantasy life. And then they wake up and realize, Four of Cups, oh, I'm not in bed with Pisces, or, oh, this isn't happening. Hell, I don't even live with her, you know, or that's kind of what it feels like here. It's like, should I still hold on to hope that we can still repair this, or should I just let it go? That's kind of what I see here. It's like, should I just let it go and move on with my life, you know, and just accept how things are? So you get somebody hurting, somebody that sees you happier, or they just feel like you're living your best life, you're doing you, you're wanting to be single, and they don't even know if they should come back, that if it would do any good. How do you feel about this person? Yeah, you feel like this person was careless. You feel like all they cared about was their money, their status. You feel like they were kind of materialistic. Maybe at the time you're with them, all they cared about was their work. They cared about other things besides this connection. And that's kind of what I feel here. Some of you, they could have been having legal issues when you knew them. They were going through a legal situation, and that's what their focus was on, was a personal situation in their life. And that's all they cared about. Yeah, you feel like this person wasn't willing to give you any kind of marriage or commitment, because all they cared about really was themselves. Some of you, it could have been an earth sign. If it wasn't an earth sign, all they cared about was themselves and their personal issues. Could have been an Aries as well, because it kind of feels like an energy of all they cared about was themselves, you know. And at the time, it's like they can't even process what's going on with you, because at that point, it's like, well, I got other shit going on too, you know. And it's just, that's not really somebody you want to get involved with, at least for me. You know, like, I don't know what you guys, some of you guys went through something really catastrophic with the Tower. And this person was selfish. All they cared about, like, how their life was falling apart. But it maybe wasn't even the same way. Because I feel the Six of Pentacles, their life wasn't as catastrophic. Like, they still had their life in order. Everything was going well for them. And then your life was going bad. You know, like, everything sucked for you. And they weren't even there to help you. Like, all they cared about was their personal issues, you know, where it's like they weren't even saving you or saving the connection. All they cared about was what they were feeling inside, how they felt, what was going on with them. And I don't know if you guys had like a bad living situation, like something happened with your housing or a death, or you lost your job, something personal happened to you guys, and this person was not there for you, which is why you guys could have attached to someone else. So could have been dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, a Virgo, a Pisces, a Leo, Scorpio, could have been any sign. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got to eat some lunch and get ready for work and all that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. I am going to do 2 readings. So probably just one regular all sign reading and then the members ones after that. So I will see you guys later. Have a good day. And I will be back tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, I won't be live again probably till Sunday just because of my scheduling and everything. So but then I do have 3 days off next week, so I will be on next week. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, in living color. Bye, everybody. See you later. Have a good day.